So my history with Summit goes back 30 years, or one could almost even say 40 years. My mother, Terry Peterson, was one of the co-founders of Lynn Academy, which was around for 10 years, and then it became McLeod Academy for 5 years, and after that is when it became Summit Schools.
My connection with Summit Schools is I actually attended Lynn Academy, which was the first version of the school. I went to Lynn Academy my 5th and 6th grade year. In addition to that, I've had 4 kids who have gone through Summit Schools. 2 are currently still at Summit, and the other 2 are on to high school.
Summit began in 1998. We were McLeod Academy at the time. McLeod Academy was a for-profit school run by Clark McLeod. And at the time, we had not turned a profit in 5 years, and he needed to end his investment in the school. However, the parents weren't ready for the school to end, and we had a handful of parents, spearheaded by Pete Gasper, who decided that the school must go on.
That put a fire under my seat that said that, you can't do this. This is such a wonderful organization, and it's doing so much good for so many families that, it's an injustice.
The thing I've always loved about Summit is that it's extremely diverse in so many different ways, even from the very beginning. Diverse due to ethnicity, culture, socioeconomic. I mean, even when we were Lynn Academy, we had children who were there because their grandparents sold their house so they could come, So it's been great because we aren't a school like some private schools lately have been accused of having just kids who are the cream of the crop, or, they don't take kids with issues, and it always kind of hurts my feelings when I hear Summit being lumped in with those kinds of schools, and I think, we aren't that way.
I think this educational experience impacted my life just because I was a kid that was kind of caught in the middle, so I wasn't really high on the academic spectrum, but also wasn't in need of a ton of extra help. So I just was one of those kids that kind of fell through the cracks, and I think being introduced to the school was a way for me to just get more individual attention, really get my needs met, and really kind of propel me into the next level in my educational experience.
Some kids come here and they're hurt, they're broken. We're able to help them gain the confidence that they need to have back in their life. Our small class sizes really make a difference for children. Our teachers know their students so incredibly well. We know the strengths and weaknesses of the kids, and we're able to really just work on building those kids back up.
The Summit experience teaches you as a student to learn out of curiosity and to learn for yourself versus just learning to regurgitate answers for a test. When you think of a school, you think of just classroom education, but at Summit, the students get more than just in the classroom experience. They learn about, being good people, being good learners, being good citizens of the community that they're living in.
We hoped that we would be able to impact individually every single student that was here, that they would all feel that they were successful each and every day, and that they knew that they were loved and respected by their fellow students and the teachers.
Summit's 25th anniversary is really a special moment in that, the original intent when Lynn Academy was started was that it was just meant to be kind of a stand-up school and then closed down. So for it to be standing here as Summit Schools 25 years later is really remarkable.
We are needed in this community, and I want to do everything that I can to ensure that we have 25 plus more years as Summit so that we can serve the kids who need a special place like this to grow and thrive.
I think one of the downfalls of what we do at Summit is we're not loud enough about who Summit is and how special a place this is.
I think that foundation and teaching them love and respect and to feel the belief in themselves, and it might be just that one little step or that one little thing that we can do here that will take them into that next phase of their life. And they'll be able to look back and say, yeah, you know, if it wasn't for Summit and the impact that it had on my life, you know, maybe I wouldn't be doing this today.
Happy Silver Anniversary, Summit Schools. We look forward to the next 25 years and beyond.